Hi, I will show you step by step how to install Kali Linux in a virtual machine. In the beginning, we must open the browser. At the top, type kali.org. This is the official site of the Kali, and here you can click download. But let's go down and check some information about it. Documentation. This is how the Kali Linux look like after you install it and configure it. This is the application, some of the applications here. So Kali everywhere, it means that Kali you can install it in all operating systems like Mac, Windows, Linux, and also the mobile. Let's go up and click download. I already downloaded, but let's click download. Here in the top, it will ask you to choose your platform. So which platform we will use. As I mentioned in the beginning, that I will install it in a virtual machine. So I need to click on virtual machine. When I click on a virtual machine here, it will give me two options, one 64-bit and 32 bits. So you need to know if your system is 64-bit or 32-bit. How to know that if your system 64 or 32? Go to the search down and type system, and be sure that you will click on the system under control panel. So click that one. Here system type, it will show you that your system is 64 or 32. So my system is 64. I will just click on that one. It will download it as a compressed file. So I need to extract that file using something called WinRAR or WinZip. So WinRAR, if you go to the WinRAR, the first one here, winrar.com, download WinRAR. And here, WinRAR 6.11 in Windows. So I think you're gonna install it on this one because it's 64-bit, or you can click straight away on this one on the top here. When you download it, that's it. Keep it aside, and later on run it. I already have something called 7-zip. It's the same WinRAR. And later on we will install something called VMware Workstation Player. Search for that one. The first options here, click and install the VMware Player, a Workstation Player. Click on this one, download the VMware Workstation Player, and here saying try Workstation version 16.0 player for Windows. Click and download it. I already downloaded 3 of them. If you go here to download, I have it here, VMware and Kali, and have 7-zip here that it extract the file, the Kali. I did right click here, 7-zip, and extracted here, which give me this folder. So I extract the Kali Linux and give me this folder. This all the Kali files for the operating system. So now I will install the VMware. Double click on VMware. Click on next. I accept. If you can read all this, the license agreement, I think nobody read it. We just click on next. So here we will click on next. User experience, check for the product, we don't want this one. Join the VMware experience, we don't want this one. I will click on next. So the shortcuts here, yes, I need one on the desktop and one it will be on the start menu. It's okay, leave it like this, and it will start here installing. This is the icon. If you look at it, it will be like this one. After it will be finished, there's some error, you need to know what the error. I think it's there. Let's see, still continue. I'm gonna pause it till it's finished. Still taking time for installing the virtual network drive. Still taking time. I think my machine having some issue. Now we finish the installation for the VMware workstation player 16. It's been done, and now I'll click finish. Say no. See here, you can see this is the icon here, and we double click on this one. And we'll say continue and finish. This is the VMware application. So what we will do, as I told you in the beginning, that I extract the Kali here, right click, WinZip, and extracted here. So it's been extract. This is the Kali Linux, is 2022.2 VMware. So if we open it, all the Kali files and operating system is here. So I need to map one of the files here to the VMware. In here we can click on player, file, and open. Open where the location, it's in download, and there's the Kali here, and double click on that one, and that's it's been set up. So this is the Kali Linux 2022.2 VMware with the 64-bit. You can edit the virtual machine. You can here is saying that the minimum is 22 gig. So I'm gonna let me see how much I have here. Performance, memory, I have 16 gig. So I'll increase it till 4. I can type here 4. That's it. Again, edit. So it's 4 gig. Processor, you can leave it at 4. It's depend about your processor and speed. The hard drive, I'm gonna leave it like this, 80, and you can have more. I'll say okay at the time being. This CD network adapter, it's NAT, leave it NAT. USB and sound card and display, leave it automatic. Okay, so I'll say okay, and I will play the machine. Then this pop up this windows, the virtual machine might have been moved or copied, so I'll say I copy it. So this is the Kali. Doing the setup, waiting here. I will choose what the username. I'm gonna name it as Kali, and the password Kali, and I will log in. And now you can see this is the Kali. It's been set up and installed and configured, and this is the screen, the monitor, or the how it's look like. If you want to make it bigger than this, you can click on this on the top icon here, make it bigger, and this is the Kali. Let's see, make it small. Yep, smaller, bigger. Yep. So this is the Kali. If we have, this is the desktop, and here number 1 and 2 and 3 if you have a multiple desktops. So this is the first one. So you can find, like, there's a trash and file system and the home. If you open the home folder, you can find the desktops, documents, downloads, like Microsoft, of like Windows, like Mac. You can see the pictures, public, template, and videos. All of them, it's here. And if you go to the file system, this is the file system for the Kali itself. All these folders on file, it's related to the systems. And here is the trash, and it's empty at the time being. So I'm going to show you how to create, like, a folders here. Right click here, let's open the home and the desktop, create a folder. I'll say new folder, and we said create. You look down, you'll find here new folders. If you want to delete this folder, you can right click on that one and delete or move to the trash. Let's say move to the trash, you will find it in the trash. If you open the home and you go to the trash here, you can find the folders here. You can right click on that one and delete it. Delete it permanently. Yes, delete it. So let's do another one here. Create a folder, new folder. I will right click on the folder. I will say delete. If you say, there is two options here. If I move it to the trash, it will go to the trash, but if I click on delete, it will delete it permanent. There's no, it will not go to that trash. It's straight away deleted from the system. So if I click on the delete and delete, you cannot find it on the trash. This is the one. So you have too many icons on the top here. You can find it here. If you click on the power here, you have multiple options like logout, restart, and shutdown. This is normally every workstation, PC, laptop, everything that you use, all these things, and switch user sometimes. But let's try to do a restart. So if I do a click on the restart, I'm restarting Kali. Put in 3 seconds, 2, 1. Yep, it's down. Loading. Now it will ask me about the username and the password. My username is Kali and the password is Kali. Again, now we log on here. This is a good thing. So we know about the power. Here there is like a lock. If you click on the lock one, it means it's lock screen. It means that's like Windows or like any operating system. It will lock down your screen. You can do nothing unless you put the username and the password. So the password, you put it here, Kali, and it will open. Here the time, here the battery, here notifications, here the sound. If you click on sound, you can increase it and decrease it. And here that the network, I'm using Ethernet, and here you can see some signs. If you click on that one, this is like a task manager. Everything is here. If you want to stop any task, you know, all the application, there's system files, everything is running on the back. So if you click anything you want to stop it, just right click and here terminate or stop or kill, or make it very low priority or low or very high, or it's up to you. So we finish here the task manager. So we have like 4 numbers here. This is like a desktop or pages that's been open. I will show. If you click on, we are in number 1, and this is number 2, 3, nothing on it, 4, nothing on it. If we, this one, it's terminal. If I open it on number 4, there's a terminal, and you can see it here in number 4. If I go to number 1, there is nothing. Number 2, nothing. Number 3, nothing. Number 4, there's a terminal. If I want to open number 1 here, another terminal, you can see there is number 1, there's a terminal here. Number 2, nothing. 3, nothing. And number 4, we have a terminal. If you want to close it, just click on this one and click, it will be closed. Here we have applications like a browser. It's called Firefox. If we open it here, you can browse. You can look, it's open here. If I say type here, like for example YouTube, let me see if it's working. Yep, it's working. Let's go to Google, and it's working. It's perfect. If you go to another one here, it's a text editor. If you want to type any information, anything that you want to save it and memorize it, and you want to go back to it, you can click on this one. This is text editor, and also it's here. And here a folder. This is to create a folder on a desktop, anything, or you want to open the desktop folders, documents, download, music, everything here. You can open it. Let me open the folder. For example, I'm in the desktop. If you look at here, the desktop, there's nothing here. I want to see create a folder, say new folder, say create it, it's there. So it will open whatever folders, main folders in the Linux. Here, if you have something like, if I open this one and I open the browser in the second page, and third I open again the terminal, number 4 I will open the text editor. This one, it's like a Windows. It's like Control D. It's minimize all the application and show you the desktop. If you click on that one, everything has been down. Click it up, everything is up. So close this one, nothing here. Close this one, close this one, and close this one. Let me show you in a different way. I'm gonna I will open in desktop number 1, terminal, browser, it's called Firefox, and text editor. Okay, all of them. If I click this one, it will show you only my desktop again. So you can, this is to give you the desktop, show you and hide all the application in your desktop, and it will show you the desktop. The last one here, this icon, the Kali symbols. If you click on that one, it will give you all the applications in Kali. Here the favorites, whatever it's been in favorites here. Recent use, the one that I open it now, there's nothing. That's good. All application, if you click here, it's a lot of applications in the system. If you can search for mmap, for example. Yep. So this is setting. If you look at the setting here, give you system manager, everything is here. So setting here, I'll go back after I finish all this one. So information gathering, this is all application relating to gathering information on the person that you're gonna attack. vulnerability analyst here, web application analyst, data assessment, password attacks, all this one, wireless attacks, this is the network, reverse engineering, that you can configure and reconfigure the files or the applications, exploitation tools, that's good tools, sniffing and spoofing, this is for especially for the network to sniff all the packet, but post exploitation, also this is it's like faking forensic, it's like criminal issue that's you can use to follow the trace, reporting tools, social engineering, and Kali of sick links. This is the links for the Kali. It's not that I never use it. And here down you can go again to the setting manager. This is the setting here, it's the same. When you open it, it will give you this one. Let's go with the appearance. If you click on the appearance, this is the Kali appearance. This is style, icons, font, and setting. This is by default, it's Kali dark. If you click and change it to a Kali light, look at how it's look like. It's become a white, and if you open the home, it become a white, and on the top it's white. Go to the Windows, it will give you, this is the minimize icon, this is square, and you feel like a Windows, you're using a Windows. Yep. And if you go to other with dark, this is the dark one, and this is the other with light, I mean other with normal. So I love this, the dark one, it's beautiful. I can see more. And let's go back to all settings. This is about the appearance. This is the font icons, this is the font size if you want to change it, and this is the setting, even the sound. Go to the all. Let's go to the desktop. For example, desktop, you have this background, you can choose this one or this one. This is the background. I think this is the same, this is different, this is different. I think this is beautiful one. The menu you can change here, or even the icon if you're gonna increase the size or anything. Let's go back here. If you look at the mouse, if you can speed the mouse, make it slow, whatever you want, behavior and themes. Go back to all setting. Keyboard, this is also the keyboards. If you want to add application shortcuts, layout, if you want to add a language here, let me see if I click here. I can't click here. Use the system by default. You need to turn off this one and then click add and choose any other language, Chinese, Danish, anything we want, English Australia. Okay, and then you need to keyboard model, change the layout. I'll say Alt Shift like Windows to change from English US to English Australia. I think this is the mostly used.